All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on question number 25, which is on page 78. We're going to be talking about odds. And basically up here, they're just kind of telling us where we're going to go. There are two types of odds, three different ways to write them. You really don't need to write those down right now. You're going to be seeing how we're going to be doing it, okay? This little circle helps a lot, and it's going to make a lot more sense when I do this first problem. But basically, when you're dealing with probability of an event occurring and then you're talking about odds in favor or odds against, or what's the probability of the event occurring or the event not occurring, we're going to do this using three circles. This is the favorable outcomes. This is the unfavorable. Notice that E, the event, and then E with that little sign, it means not the event, so unfavorable. And this is the total number of elements in our sample space. So let's take this problem. We're being told that the probability of an event occurring is 3/7. Here's what that means. If I draw my little circles, okay? If I draw my little circles, this is favorable, this is unfavorable, and this is the total. If the probability of an event occurring is 3/7, it means the number in the denominator, when you're given probability of an event occurring, the number in the denominator is how many items you have in your sample space. So that would be 7. 3 represents the successful ways or the favorable ways that could occur. Well, this number would have to be 4 because these two have to add up to 7. Okay, so the probability of the event occurring would be 3/7. That was given. The probability of the event not occurring, probability, sample space would be 7. And E with that little slash, I sometimes call it E complement, that's unfavorable, and there would be 4 ways you could get unfavorable. So my answer here would be 4/7. Something that you should keep in mind is the probability of the event occurring and the probability of the event not occurring, when they add those together, you should come up with a 1. 3/7 plus 4/7 is 7/7, which is 1. What are the odds in favor of the event occurring? When you're doing odds in favor, you do not look at the number in the sample space, you only look at the top two circles. The odds in favor of the event start with favorable, that would be 3. Put your 2 little dots and then a 4. So whenever you're doing odds in favor, do not look at the sample space number, look at the top two numbers and start with the favorable. 3, 2 dots, 4. What are the odds against the event occurring? Again, odds against or odds in favor, do not look at the bottom number in your answer. The odds against, you start with the unfavorable, which would be 4, and then you put your 2 dots and your 3. So when you're doing probability of an event occurring and then you're tying that in with odds in favor or odds against, what you want to do is rely on these circles. It's beautiful.